Britain is attempting to ban Scalpers. The play for Xbox Ultimate Game Pass members on PC has been delayed until 2021, and you're going to be able to use System Link to play games across 4 generations of Xbox. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new here and you enjoy what you see throughout this video, you think it's informative and somewhat entertaining, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that red subscribe button to help this community grow, and then we can continue to have some great conversations in the comments below. But for now, let's jump into this. The bane of everyone's existence since the release of the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X has been scalpers who are purchasing all of the consoles and then reselling those consoles at double the price, sometimes even more than what they are going at MSRP. Now, the problem really isn't that person who buys maybe 2 consoles is able to get to and then resell one to make back some of the money on the console that they are keeping. The problem is the boss going in and just swooping up all of the consoles. But now it looks like a group of British politicians want to see the console scalpers banned. So the Sixth Scottish National Party is looking to seize the resale of gaming consoles and computer components at prices greatly above manufacturers' recommended retail price. Now, this is very early on, so we may not see this ever come into play for the next couple of years or until the release of the next generation consoles. But here is what the news release says. New releases of gaming consoles and computer components should be available to all customers at no more than manufacturer's recommended retail price and not be bought in bulk by the use of automated bots, which often circumvent maximum purchase quantities imposed by the retailer. This is a hot topic for a lot of people because some people think that it's okay that people are scalping their consoles. It's capitalism and they're just going through the hustle of making a ton of money off of these next generation consoles and then reselling them for prices that are crazy. And it's the market that is determining the prices of these consoles, because you have people going out there and spending $1,000 on a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox Series X. And while I do somewhat agree with that it's not that big of a deal if you're just an individual on there and you buy maybe 2 or 3 consoles and then you resell them and then you get some money back for the console that you own. Or even if you sell all of them, you are kind of just playing the system that has been given to you, which is capitalism. And people who are buying them at $1,000 are the ones that are making these prices go up. If people would just stop buying these scalped consoles at $1,000 or more, or even any amount of money over MSRP, then the prices of these scalped consoles would not be going for as much as they're worth. Where I do kind of see a problem though, and I do kind of agree with this, is the bots that go in and just swoop up all of the consoles. And the problem there is that it just makes it impossible, literally impossible, for a human to go in and purchase a console if they just want to buy it for themselves. At least if you're going against another human scalper who just has to try to click faster than you, then you have a chance. But with these bots, it's literally almost impossible. And the retailers, as well as the manufacturing companies, so Sony and Microsoft, they don't care. At the end of the day, these consoles are still getting sold. Their bottom line is still increasing, and that's all they care about. They honestly, I don't think, have any interest in putting in any restrictions for bots or anything like that so that actual consumers can get the consoles themselves. So Michael Driscoll, who is a data engineer, created this report looking at the estimated amount that scalped consoles have made since they've been released, and it is $82 million is the number that he came up with. In fact, this actually includes Xbox, PlayStation 5, AMD, and Nvidia, so the new GPUs that they've been released. Those have been just as crazy as the consoles in terms of scalping. But coming down here, starting off with the 5600X to the 5950X GPU, which are AMD's GPU cards, you can see the median price of scalpers. People are making a good amount of money off that, especially that 5950X here. And then here's some more AMD GPUs, the 6800 and the 6800 XT. And these ones are even crazier. Like, they're making double the amount, especially for that 6800 XT. When these GPUs first get announced, you're like, wow, these are really good deals. Like, you're getting a lot of value for what you're getting out of these GPUs. And then there's no stock available. You have to buy them through scalps if you can't wait for them to eventually be made, and you're just paying crazy amounts. And you're not getting the value out of that GPU by spending $1,200 on it. Because, I mean, in a year from now, they're gonna have new technology. Like, GPUs go so fast in terms of improvements every 2 years or so. There's always some new crazy stuff that comes out. Like, I have a 2080 in my computer. I got it in 2018, and that was 900 Canadian dollars. I think it was like 950 Canadian dollars. And I'm looking at the 3000 series NVIDIA GPUs, and I'm thinking, wow, I really did not get the value out of that card, especially with what is happening with those 3000 GPUs, with the prices of them and how they're already faster than my 2080. Like you can see here, the RTX 3060 Ti at $399, down to the 3090 at $14.99. But the prices, again, the scalping prices are just out of this world, especially with these RTX cards. Now, taking a look at the consoles, the Xbox Series S and the Xbox Series X, you can see here are going for quite an amount more than what they are at MSRP. I'm seeing crazier prices here when I look online. People are trying to get more than double for what they actually are going for. And then the PS5, I think, is definitely the worst out of all of them. I mean, look at the PS5 disc edition here, a $500 console, and somebody is spending $1,000 on that thing, which it just blows my mind, because it's like, why would you want to spend $1,000 on a PS5? There's absolutely zero reason to do that. But yeah, anyways, that's just my take on this. Let me know what you guys think. I'd love to get someone else's perspective on what they think about this whole scalping thing that is going on with the GPUs and the consoles. Next up, we have here is news on Xbox Game Pass and EA Play, which, as we know, is a part of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate on console. Is supposed to be coming over to PC, and I believe it was supposed to be coming over yesterday, but that is being delayed until 2021. Now, this was a blog post by Xbox, and they just pretty much say that they were planning to make a celebratory post today releasing EA Play into Xbox Game Pass Ultimate on PC, but instead they have to make this post informing people that it is going to be delayed. Now, they don't give any reason why it's being delayed, but I'm just guessing they're having issues with getting some of those games to run properly or run well on PC, and they want to make sure that when they release the service, every single game that is able to be played is a good experience. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. There's still tons of stuff to play, and I'm excited for EA Play to come to PC, especially with crossplay and stuff like that. So we'll just have to wait until 2021. Finally, in this last piece of news, this is one that I would definitely recommend going to actually check out the video of Modern Vintage Gamer. Down here, I've already, you can see, kind of paused in the middle. I did watch the whole thing. It is actually really good. And basically it's showing how through the 4 generations of Xbox, so OG Xbox, Xbox 360, the Xbox One, and now the series consoles, System Link still works. And a lot of this has to do with how great the backwards compatibility is with the previous generation consoles and the Xbox Series. Basically what he did was he connected all of the consoles through a wireless switch, and then was able to create a lobby through Crimson Skies. Everybody, or all the consoles, I guess everybody, as in each console, joined those lobbies, and then the game was able to start, and you were able to play System Link multiplayer between the OG Xbox all the way through to the Series X. And I thought that was really, really cool. It's awesome, the backwards compatibility support on the Xbox Series console, because the System Link stuff, I mean, people may still use that. They may still have a bunch of friends over like they did back with those Halo LAN parties. For anyone out there who was around during that time, some of the best ways to play Halo multiplayer back with the OG Xbox was just to have a bunch of friends over, have a LAN party, connect through System Link, and just have tons of fun playing multiplayer. And it's really cool to see that coming back. Will people use it? Probably not that many people, but I definitely see this kind of reinvigorating LAN parties of some sort if enough games actually still support it, and if people start getting together when COVID's over and everything. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. Thank you all for watching. I'd love to hear what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. If you're new here and you enjoy what you see throughout this video, like I said, if you would subscribe, that would be awesome. We can continue to grow this community, have some awesome conversations in the comments below. But thank you all for watching. Thank you for all of your support, and I will catch you in the next video.